Oh, really? Because most likely it could just be Dragon calling you a bitch himself.
If he wants the repercussions, I can.
Does
I'm a mod in
that
this
sound like a
channel.
dig? Yeah,
Oh, he
that sound
wants
like a
to be a.
dig, but
He wants. If Dragon wants to do that, or if it's real, he wants. There, I am a mod in this chat. I can fuck
yeah.
around back.
Because I try watching the stream, but it's too boring. So the fact that I find it hard
Hey,
to
you're
believe he
not.
has actual viewers.
I'm surprised you even watch me. I don't find myself fun,
It's fun with the
but
random bullshit that happens with you, me, Mercer, Wolfie, Dragon, even Baby Fatter.
I want my baby better.
And of course, Three Legs and
Ryan.
what was the name again? The one from yeah, Ryan.
Ryan's a slut.
A tempered monster. Look at the size of that scar. There! That's our target!
Oh boy, mom calling.
Regardless of that, I've already didn't like the way that his community spoke. Calling me a bitch. Hello, Darden. Balls and tentacles. Thank you for taking care of that for me. All I do is time him out. He's still able to join. I don't want to take any action that's beyond my power, even though I'm a moderator. But nonetheless, most people don't like people shitting like that. I don't know if he was joking. Rules are rules. I personally don't need people calling anyone in my community a bitch, even if they're fucking around. Bitch is one of those words that crosses the line. Because I don't even call my friends that. Unless I'm mad at them. But that's really rare that even I get mad at my friends to call them a bitch. I'll call them an asshole. Bitch is reserved for a woman who treats me like shit, usually. Or Matt. But he's cunt.
It kind of reminds me, Brett, of the Harley Quinn cartoon I saw. Where fucking, they have a villain who's kind of like a supermind, oversized brain kid, so telekinesis powers. And like, they're recording a fight of him fighting, I think, Wonder Woman. And he calls her a cunt on live TV, and everybody flips out. And he loses his status as a super villain for calling Wonder Woman a cunt on live TV.
I mean, that's a no-no for women in general. Hell, Matt, my coworker who actively is a cunt, doesn't like being called a cunt. I'm like, well, maybe if you are acting like one, I wouldn't. I don't call people that lightly. You know that.
Not like once a cunt, always a cunt.
Yep. And you know I don't use some of these words lightly. Like bitch and cunt. Bitch and cunt. In fact, I've only called Laura a cunt. Out of all my exes. Maybe except for Tara. But still, like, out of all the main slutty bitches who hurt me, Laura was the only one that's ever got called a cunt.
You know, granted, I don't think we ever really used this except for like a quick spark moment, like, oh, you bitch, like, against
Cunt,
the,
yeah.
things that we're fighting, or
against a game, video games is one thing. I call them bitches and sluts and assholes and cunts all the time, but that's not an actual, you're not actively calling a legitimate person that. So, in a sense, you're just being funny. That's all I kind of write me off as sometimes. It's just either I'm trying too hard or my rage is just serious. It's weird. Because I don't actively rage like that with women. Unless they really bring some hatred out of me, to where I'll call them a cunt. But they have to deserve it. Like my ex Laura, cheating on me, treating me like shit, abusing me. She's a cunt. Matt being a homophobic asshole and taking everything, and me just trying to work and him making it impossible, makes him a cunt. Does he actively have to be the word's definition? No. No, he doesn't. Cunt, to me, just means just another version of asshole. Just on a different scale. That's why I don't see the word cunt as that bad. Because I'm not trying to use it in that sense. I'm trying to say, hey, you're a fucking dick. And cunt's just a word that I like using because it's more comfortable to say, and like, yes, I realize it has negative connotations, but I don't use it in that sense, and I'm not trying to. Same thing with bitch. No one calls anyone a bitch to call them a dog. Half the time when a guy gets called a bitch just because he's acting like a girl. Or, you know, literally bitching. Matt being a bitch because he's always fucking causing drama for no reason, starting shit with people for no reason. Ergo, Matt's being a bitch. What I'm doing right now is bitching. But I'm not mad. You've called me a bitch a few times. Yeah, but I don't actively mean it in the harmful sense. Ow. Like, you're not actively a bitch. If you get on my nerves and I'm just, like, fed up with other things in the day or whatever, it may come out, but I'm not actively ever meaning it. Unless you really, there's a big difference between me calling you a bitch versus me calling you, Matt, a bitch. Trust me. I don't hate you or despise you, Dragon, at all. There might be issues where I get upset because there's a lot of things that just work me up. It's not just you, it's me. And so for any instances that I may come off like I'm pissed off, I'm not. Sometimes it's always better just to let me be, though. At times when I'm being stubborn. Even Irving has to do it. My ex has had to do it. Even my mom has suffered it, and I hate it. Like, you know, the kind of thing where it's like, I don't care what you have to say. What I say is right now, I don't want to fucking hear it. That kind of crap. I put everyone through it. You're not the only one who goes through it. I don't treat anybody differently. I can't. I don't know how to. I don't want to. It makes me feel like shit if I do. Because no one's above nobody. If there ever comes a time where Tiffany ever pisses me off, I'm going to probably say some things. I don't mean like calling her the B word or a cunt or any of that nature, but I may say shit. Out of depression, I've said shit to my exes before in the past.
Any
It
update
happens.
on the, if she's gonna be playing today, or is she still busy with the whole, everything?
I have no idea. I haven't really talked to her much. She seems to be busy, I guess. She hasn't really been texting me. I haven't asked. She hasn't said anything. I really do.
We're getting paid well for that one.
Damn, you were that close with death already? The Aftermath really did a lot of damage on you.
Calm
Yeah.
and focus.
Look, I just came in here in the hole, whacked it with the focus slash and boom, dead. Oh, you got some decent drops out of it. I see the sparkles. I literally just got a shit ton of tentacles.
I like testicles.
And I got 5 gems. So what I get? Sharp, 2-shot. Give me an earplug. That's all I'm asking for.
I heard from yes. Somebody wants to make a trade. I can help you source materials.
Aqua blue. You're all a bunch of butts.
Real quickly. Gamma, where you at? Talk to me, baby.
What are we making today?
Alright, I can't make the legs until we fight
Like
the one of the dude gets torn sacks.
Fit you to a T.
For what? Why are you sorry? Are you gonna answer me this time? Or are you gonna just say sorry? Like, out of nowhere. Is this your gimmick? Because it feels like you do it like every stream. Oh, no, you're fine. Someone has to be the chat whore. Remember, you're supply too. Someone's got to be the chat
Oh
whore.
god.
He's gone, so now you're his replacement. You're the chat whore. Keep in mind, only my close people, only the people closest, like you and fucking Irving and fucking Mercer and others get called a slut and all that. I don't just call everyone that. Should be an
It's like,
honor.
bro, you gotta earn to be a slut in this chat.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Dragon's worked his way in. He's a friend. He's been there with supplies nonsense. He helped me with that whole deal. That's why he's as far as he's got. But yes, he's earned his status as chat butt. I should have made that my chat levels instead of Dragon Ball related levels. For when you rank up for talking in Discord, it should have been butt and slut and whore and skank and all these other names. Then I don't need that. Then all the people in chat that are females have been getting the wrong idea. And I'd be the king of all sluts. I don't.
Alright, give me a quick moment. I gotta go get my food upstairs.
Yes.
No, no food for you. Go eat some dragon food, whatever dragons eat. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't have anything. I'm eating up the last of my dinner that my mom made 2 nights ago. Generally speaking, there's nothing here that I generally care for. I have snacks, but I'm not in the mood for a lot of them. If this was my old house, I'd definitely say I'd offer you to hang out and fucking munch, but I feel like this house ain't the same hangout spot that it once was. My old house back in Illinois, that is. You definitely, if I knew you back then, you definitely would have been in my room, probably just munching and smoking all day. Playing games. Here, it's probably not as fun, because it's not as big of a space, and it's not as... You can't just go wherever. Back home, I could just take you to... I'm just saying, in general, if you knew me back then, back home in Illinois, it'd be a lot easier to hang out. My house was the spot. Ever since I moved, I just really don't hang out. But even then, I never really hung out that much. It was at my house. It was rare that I went out. It was mainly with Irving, but it was rare. That or my ex, but it was rare. And I would just walk Irving to a library and or to his house or to wherever in school. I'm just saying, I barely hang out now. I'm not trying to alienate anybody. I'm just trying to protect myself. Next Saturday, what? I don't know, man. I'm not trying to put anyone down. I'm just trying to just keep to myself. Ever since the money issue with my ex Megan and the drama with Matt, I just really lost all patience for just hanging with anybody and just trying to just talk. I just want to just stream and just make friends that way. If people like me, fine. I don't want anybody trying to get me to do anything. I just want, at this point, all I'm trying for is just acceptance for who I am at this point. So I'm tired of everyone hating me. And this isn't a fucking thing towards anybody in general. I'm speaking. I'm not saying you don't. But I don't love me. I just want to keep to myself.
Is he asking to hang out again?
No, I'm just telling people straight up that I don't mind being friends with people. I just don't want to just do people to make me do what I don't want to do. I want to make friends here. And I was just saying, if this was my old house back home, I definitely would have Dragon would, and he knew me back then, I'd say that I'd definitely be hanging out with you at my house. I don't know. That's all I was saying. Because I was saying, if he knew us back then, he'd probably be with us somewhat if we were all friends. Smoking and drinking and partying and gaming.
I'm not quite sure about that because I meant he'll probably be another Joey.
He's not racist. It's not that bad, is it?
Well, whenever you're ready, I have the quest posted.
Make love. Horny.
Man, Twitch loves giving me the Fortnite ad over and over again.
It's because I love Fortnite, and the game, and Twitch knows. That's what my main streams are.
Have another hunt with no surprises today.
I almost gave in and played it when had the Miko thing, but I'm like, nah.
They've issued us.
I'm not falling down that rabbit
Let's
hole.
put them to use.
I played it one time because Angel wanted to.
The most I've done is watch the friend from New York play with his girlfriend or fiance.
Ooh, a
And
coin.
because it has a Guitar Hero mode on there. Oh, where?
It was
I
over
see
here.
Looks quite
Oh,
It was over here for me.
yeah, I see it. You definitely
yeah.
need those for those fucking hidden armors. You gotta get the material fucking lion coins. Oh, it's right here this time.
Oh, how nice of him. Ew, he makes some very gross sound effects, I'll tell you that.
When I, you know
Don't-
what? Last night when I noticed, what is the roll Roman coming from? Like, wait, it's his it's him. I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah, that I just noticed it. It's like he makes some very weird, gross sounds. Shank you in the octo-vagina.
Did you yawn? Or was that dragon?
I didn't yawn. I didn't even hear a yawn. I have to turn the game down because I can barely discern certain sound effects because they're meshing with the game. No, I didn't hear anyone yawning.
Another monster's horning in.
Oh, hello, Anjaneth, and hello, Bear. Oh, God.
We have an orgy.
Oh, my. That Anjaneth's getting mouthed. Sorry, I pulled a Mercer for a second. No what? No moaning? Sorry. No. He definitely. No, because I'm not an annoying person. At least I don't think I am, but I don't want to be an annoying person. I can be. If he really doesn't like it, I'm not gonna pressure it. I bought him before. Tiffany hasn't played Kingdom Hearts with me in some time either. I'm not gonna pressure. I know she plans to. Whether Mercer does or not, it's those his own thing.
Where did she leave off on Kingdom Hearts?
She says she enjoyed it. Where we stop, leave off? We're at fucking Chain of Memories, though. She enjoyed for what she played it, but we're on Chain of Memories.
Because I remember you saying I was playing a mirror stream, like where I think like where she was playing, you were playing.
Yes, we're playing all of the series back to back. We made it through the first 2 games, which is Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 1. We're on Chain of Memories now. And she's rushing it though, so we're gonna probably have another major series later in life, sometime if she's ever down for it to 100% it, if she's into it enough. It's kind of what she did with Final Fantasy. Remake and Rebirth.
I know I gotta go back and finish Rebirth.
Same. Sephiroth, I'm looking at you, you dingbat.
You love Sephiroth now.
No, I
Fucking
don't.
Sephiroth.
I gotta finish Remake, and guess who I gotta fight in that? Fucking.
Can you just imagine, Brett, once they do the 3rd game, alright, since you love it so much, 15 more fights to set from the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, the
Enjoy.
final one is the most expected because it's the one that you actually finish them off in. Unlike the original, though. Unlike the original.
How they're gonna do the
Mhm.
Go ahead, Brett.
I said, unlike the original, though, it appears that this Sephiroth is actually alive and active. The one in the mainline original 7, Sephiroth was dead in the fucking Mount Nebel volcano, or whatever it was. So they fucking changed. I know they changed a lot. So what are they gonna do when they get to the part where you awaken Sephiroth originally, which is where all the weapons are sleeping, by the way? So like, what's gonna happen once we release Emerald, Ruby Weapon, the Black Dragon, all the other fucking weapons?
The one
Sephiroth
thing I do wonder though
is
is
around.
when it comes, Brett, to the final fight, how are they gonna
Yeah.
do his final form?
That's a good question. That
'Cause I
angelic
remember
ass
that fight, like on the PS1, that took me a couple hours to beat.
I never had a problem with him, but he is a. Then again, I never really fought him low, unprepared. Because I used my RPG experience. I guess if I went in that game with little to no knowledge of Final Fantasy whatsoever, I think I would have had trouble. Because I had
'Cause I
some
know
trouble
the,
with
Knights of the Round
with
Table told me It
Kefka.
was a godsend for that fight.
That was a godsend for fucking Emerald or Ruby. Dude, Ruby Weapon kept proccing that. I don't think I would have beaten him without it. But no, I had a harder time with Kefka in 6, though. With his damn forms.
Who?
Like, Kefka, have you not played... Have you played Final Fantasy 6?
And focus.
Nope.
He's the clown. Weird dude that looks like a clown. But he has multiple forms and has a very godly-like look to him. But the older Final Fantasy games were a lot more strategy. Not saying that the new ones aren't, but they're a lot easier. In terms of their final bosses, most of them being jokes. I.e. fucking
Before you leave,
Sephiroth.
there's the tentacle over here.
Alright. Sephiroth and fucking Pooja and what's-her-face? Pooja from 9 and what's-her-face from 8. They're all like pathetic
Oh.
final bosses.
Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah. No, she's not the boss. She's one of your partners. I meant the bosses. The final bosses. Like, from the modern... most of the modern Final Fantasies have some... Their final bosses are, like, jokes. They, like, are more gimmicky. The older ones, they are a lot more strategic and a lot tougher. Like, FF1's Chaos. If you don't know what you're doing, he'll fuck your face.
It's true.
Fucking
They made
FF...
it easier on the Pixel Remaster, Brett, considering they increased the original level cap to like
Yes.
I think it was like 99.
99.
And I
Yeah.
mentioned when I did the battle against Chaos, you saved me. You killed the final boss for me.
Yeah, monk for the win. For instance, though, FF, fucking FF5 and FF6 is final boss. FF6 is final boss Kefka, and FF5's final boss, I forgot his name. They're both pretty rough fights. But then you got like fights like FF10 Jacked, and it's just like, and you Yevon. They're all pathetic. In fact, you really can't die unless you somehow let them kill you. That's a lot of gems. 2 gems. Wow. And a lot of fangs or a lot of claws specific. Alright. Ultimecia, that's her name. Ultimecia from 8, Sephiroth from the original 7, and Kuja from 9. They're actually very easy.
Never played 9.
By that I mean like they have a certain gimmick to them that make them easier. That's not just as a straight up fight as some of the first 6 games were. For instance, it was just a normal fight. It feels like it's hard to explain unless you really go back and play them. But like for instance, Jacked from 10. Compared to all the super bosses, like the Dark Aeons, he feels gimmicky for a boss, for a final boss. And he always was throughout the whole game. Sin, but that's like, you really can't lose to him unless...
Your dad the game,
Yes.
though?
He's Titus's father, yes. Just taking over. Jacked is his name.
Apparently it's not Titus, it's Titus.
Nice.
But you don't care, do you?
Oh, have you? And the funny thing is you think I didn't know that. I've known that for a long time. There's many characters that you probably pronounce wrong. There's many characters that I pronounce wrong. I'm long aware. I've long knew that Titus's name was not pronounced Titus. And guess what else is not?
No more squid.
All right. And guess what else is not pronounced the way that people want it to be?
IKEA?
No, the word GIF.
Cause were you able to complete any armor sets from those last 2 boss fights?
Well, look, hey,
Last I checked. No. Oh, let me check.
got something in mind? Good bar. Ready to get
I got a headpiece. Yeah. No, that's it.
Brett,
1 piece armor at a time. What?
Did you need a new headset?
No, I bought mine. The one I'm wearing is currently new. Why?
Oh, alright.
Are you offering a headset? I'll take it. I'm just saying the one that I bought is new. I'm not gonna turn down a headset if he's offering. Technically, no, because the one I'm wearing now is a rebought. Remember, I broke my last one. Remember? Through anger, during my breakdown, when I lost my voice. I broke my original headset, my Turtle Beach one.
That was a good
Do they
one,
still make Turtle Beach?
Oh yeah. Mine was a 24 or something like that, because my box that I have, that has like the volume knobs, is a PX22, so it's very outdated. The headset I had that I broke was a 24, because it went up to Xbox Series S and X and PS4. So I'm assuming they have ones that are for the upgraded now that are like 25. But either way, like yeah, they do. I know there's like Ear Force, like whatever. There's multiple different versions of the Turtle Beach headsets. Because I am wearing a Turtle Beach right now. It's Ear Force, yep. It has that same tropical palm tree logo.
Yep.
Yep,
I
I'm
was
wearing
wondering,
one
like,
now.
Before the
Oh,
one
yeah,
you
they're-
got me now, I had extremely bad luck with the headsets. So this is like the one that you gave me from your old streaming setup that I was using for a good while.
It's old. Yeah, it's old.
That lasted for a bit, yeah, but then it finally gave out. And then back when Izzy was still in the picture, she gave me some for older headsets. They lasted for a
Mhm.
bit, but not that long. And then like right before you got me this one, the one I got, I think it was for like $100 at GameStop, like 3 years back or longer than that,
Yeah.
when I was still a prep cook. That
I
shit
see.
barely lasted me a year before the mic just broke out of nowhere. I was like, are you fucking
Okay.
kidding me?
I have bad luck gifting shit because anything I gift to you and Tom breaks because I've gifted headsets to him too and they broke. So
So far,
noted. I'm
it's holding
cursed.
strong.
Yep, that's good because they are expensive. Yeah, like you said, $100. They are expensive. Turtle Beach is good headsets. They are. Like I'm not really good with like I'm not the tech guy, so I can't be like, oh my god, this headset has this sound and it's blah blah. It's like that's why I have a hard time buying technology and upgraded shit. And I was just like, I want a new mic just to upgrade, just because mine is old. Not saying mine is bad or anything. Like I just want to feel like I'm getting upgraded every now and then. It's been a while. Like this is my setup. This is my same setup for a while. Like my original setup was a webcam mic and stuff like that. And I didn't even have a light. And I've like I got like a green screen now, my own webcam, a mic. Like I've upgraded over the years. I'm getting a desk soon once that's paid off. I'm just like slowly just upgrading everything. And a new mic just would be nice. Yes, I would. Yes, I'm slowly paying it now. He's ready for me to now.
How much is it?
It's 1,000 base.
Oh, ain't too bad.
For a custom
I
desk,
got
no.
like $100 left.
To be
Because,
fair,
Brett,
it's a
what was I gonna
custom
say,
desk. Yes.
I still remember back when on the PS4 I was using that. I don't know if you should consider it a headset, but a little like mic thing that came with you could connect to the controller, and talk to people.
Yeah.
When we started streaming the whole Dark Souls 3.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, I used a shitty Logitech, my built-in, like, Logitech camera from an old webcam or whatever, and then I used to use a webcam, normal Logitech, external webcam to talk, and then I got a headset, and I was using a Turtle Beach headset, actual headset mic to talk. That's when I got my Blue Yeti, or my Blue Snowball, which was the first mic I had, which is literally the shape of a sphere, hence the name a snowball, but it's black. No, mine was black, not blue. And then I got the Blue Yeti, which is currently what I'm using right now, which is more dick-shaped. I mean, I guess.
Oh, Brett. Stupid question on your mic. Is
Mhm.
it the thing you speak into? I forget what it's called, but that circular thing. Is yours a hard plastic, or does it have like the foam covering around it?
I have a
Or
cover.
whatever it's called.
No, yeah, I have a foam cover. If you're looking
Cause
at my
I seen
stream.
on TikTok where like these like I guess music people in the studio were working on that thing on the mic. And apparently it has a really sharp spike that keeps it hold in place, and they both cut themselves or stabbed themselves with the spike. That holds it in place.
Mine here, yeah. Look at my mic. Mine doesn't have a case or a spine. I know what you're talking about around the head. And Dragon,
Yeah.
look at my mic for a second to tell me this isn't fucking the shape of a dick.
Oh, wait, stick it close to your mouth, but open your mouth really wide.
But yeah, here, Irving. Here's what it looks like underneath.
Okay.
It's
So yours doesn't have a spike on it like the other ones do?
no, mine doesn't. It's resting though on a boom arm, and that's what I can move it with. And then this is right here is the shock mount. So if I hit it, it mitigates noise and it mitigates bouncing. So if I fucking bonk my mic, you won't hear a lot of random noise because it mitigates a lot of that. And then the foam, yeah, mitigates a lot of the spit, but also mitigates. It helps with certain letters that are harder to pronounce that a mic has a hard time picking up, which are like P sound, and other sounds. Certain sounds are harder for the mic to pick up when people talk casually. So that's why certain people talk in a certain way. But yeah, that's what the filter also helps with that. I know a bit just because that's what they all say on the website when I'm looking at things. I don't really know all this outright.
Yeah. Right. And also, real quick, if you have any squids on your end, we could do, or should we do a regular quest?
I am a oops. Yeah, see, I get lost in talking.
No, you're good.
I am a squid. Are you a squid? You are? That's hot. My brother used to call us squids for some reason. Me and my friends. Irving was not like Irving wasn't one of the friends that hung out at the time, so he fortunately didn't get called a squid. Josh Irving. He used to call me and Anthony and everybody squids. I don't know why. Yeah. You were not there, so you never got called a squid.
When I started hanging out with you, I think Josh was free out of the house.
Yeah, probably. I lived on my couch most of my early years, and I don't think you were around for that.
No. When I started showing up, you recently moved into the room upstairs.
Yep, that means Denny and Josh moved out.
Because
Sounds like
when
you
I
did.
was there, I never really met Danny. Like the first time, I got scared the fuck out of it because I just remember walking down. I think early in the morning and seeing a big ass fucker, like bigger than your goddamn table, sitting in the kitchen room eating cereal. I'm oh shit.
And my brother is a big boy, but he's lost a lot of weight since then. It's not the greatest. It gives some gold reward or whatever.
No, he wasn't like I'm not trying to say like he was fat.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. He is a big guy. He's the biggest one of us all.
You know, I think he's the tallest out of all of you guys.
One of them and the biggest in size also. Yes. 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 He's the doctor also. The oldest, the doctor, the biggest one of us, because me and my two other brothers are all thin. Me, Josh, and my brother, that's Tiffany's age, are all thin. And then my oldest brother is the doctor, the oldest, and then he's the bigger one. I guess he's like my dad. My dad had the beer belly. My brother doesn't really have that beer belly, but he's big like that. He's more. I guess it's more my mom then. I don't know.
Because I remember, like before you got your own TV in the room.
Yeah.
Freaking, we were always downstairs on the big TV in the living room, and then you got your own little like the one TV I have now in my old bedroom.
Yeah, that was downstairs was the hang spot.
Yep.
Let's have another one with no surprises today.
Because I still remember, in that time you had no TV in your room just yet.
They've issued us
Nope.
supplies.
No,
Now let's put them to use.
you're right. I didn't, and I barely slept up there. Yeah, I didn't really start using my room as the actual hang spot until I was dating Shauna, believe it or not. Me and her were still hanging downstairs. My room didn't fully become like the norm.
Remember when it came to like even with Heather, it was always in the living room.
Oh, it was downstairs. Well, we were downstairs normally, but with Heather for sure, because her parents specifically were very, lack of a better word, anal. Well, we both were young. We both were young. My parents also were keeping their eye on us. But if Heather's parents weren't very the way they were and watchy, my parents would have been more lenient. That was the only reason why, like, oh my God, they're going to his room. They're immediately gonna have sex. I mean, they're not wrong.
I will never forget that one time you took upstairs for a quickie. Then your mom was calling you. You come down. Oh yeah, she just asked to borrow any Inuyasha manga. Trying to be all casual about it. And I'm like, this motherfucker is so fucking obvious what he's doing upstairs, but no, it's all about the manga.
I'm a bad kid who's bad at lying, I know.
I remember your mom not falling for us. Like, come on, Brett. You know you're not supposed to be doing that.
You can carve materials off of small monsters as well.
That's okay, my dad caught us both red-handed and told me to put it away. Right after we were right after me and her got done fucking.
Wow, what a view!
I'm not gonna be mad if you caught red-handed like that.
That's alright, one of my friends came over, so technically I was cock-blocked.
What ass.
I
Not
will
that I
never
told.
forget when God rest his soul when fucking Jason came by wanting to do drugs and shit. And you
What?
and me had our girls over. And it's like, come on, motherfucker, we want to fuck our girls. Leave already.
And Sean was getting mad because he was literally begging me to smoke weed.
Oh yeah.
And I was in the stage of my life where I was like, alright, my girl doesn't want me constantly smoking. But at the same time, it's just like, I want to smoke, but I was trying to please everybody, and I realized I can't! But my friend Jason was spiraling out of downhill through life issues that I wasn't even realize he was going through. Long story short, my best friend passed away of overdose on heroin. Both him and his brother. So his brother died first, which probably put him in much more out of control first. But he was in and out of jail for stealing and shoplifting. The typical support your, drug stuff. So, like, he was getting bad. And that was the start of it. I didn't even realize it. Everyone else...
Like, the few times seen his brother when he was still in Berwyn, like, he's pretty chill compared to Jason.
He
Jason was
is.
at a whole other level.
He normally was. After a while, yeah.
Granted, I want to think he somewhat come down with his behavior before he died.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, as a kid, he's always been eccentric. Anthony too, but that's not to his extent.
Yeah. I can't remember how I found out about his brother dying, but then hearing about Jason, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, his brother dying first probably did not help Jason at all. I just remember one big post about him saying, whoever is the one selling him drugs, stop talking to him, or whatever, or stop hanging out with him, stop talking to him, blah, blah, blah. And then not long after that, he passed on, and then Josh messaged me saying Jason passed on because Anthony told him to tell me. I was like, damn, man. I didn't even cry, though. Why? Because Jason almost ended a friendship over me being bi and having a crush on him as a kid. I didn't understand what was happening. Kid called me a fag straight to my face. Yes, I did. Again, these are things that you don't control, Dragon. I had crushes on a lot of people. Including girls, young girls at the time, and young boys at the time when we were in the ages of like 10. Yes, when you first start to hit puberty. No. I don't really have... Here's the thing, when it comes to crushes in a sense, I don't really have that same vein anymore. It's more or less if you're good looking or not. Because I give pretty much anyone a chance if you're a good person. But Matt, hell no. I don't like his... If I have to give him a rating, I don't like his voice. I don't like his hair color, his face. He just gives me a dirty vibe. And he's controlling. He's handsome, man. I'm gonna be honest, he's a handsome man. A little big for me. I like look, Irving's a big boy too, but he's the only one that gets that pass. Generally, if I'm going for a man, I am going to be the picky for once, because generally with women, I don't really care, and I do prefer big women. With men, I like them a bit more fit than that.
Then again, if I think about it, were you considering me the same fatness as Chana, or a little bit more smaller? Because I know I'm a lot smaller than
You
Mercy.
might be, you might be this, but you're smaller, so it's hard to, you're more compact, if that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. Cause like,
You're
I think
beer, you're
Shauna
more
was taller
beer.
than me.
You're more beer. Shauna isn't,
I'll just hop off for now.
I think you're more beer. I know you drank a lot of beer. Shauna didn't drink nowhere near that much. Hers is actual, like baby fat and fat. And then now I'm assuming baby. And now I'm assuming legit baby fat. Cause like,
I forget how many kids she has now.
cause like even Amanda had noticeable baby structure.
Because I guess
She's
I can say this
also-
now, considering
Amanda was probably about as big as you, or around that. You're just smaller. It's hard to tell.
the only
What?
thing I find kind of funny about Shauna was the whole issue about you just collecting, not doing much, and then the new guy that she had, I think, her first kid with. And when I first saw the photo on Facebook, I'm like, this is an ugly ass motherfucker. He looks like a fucking alien with like a black wig on. And then that didn't even last long. It's like he knocked into another person.
I mean, everyone has their tastes. I've been look,
What use of the terrain?
if girls want to dump me for guys that are like, I don't know, by standard uglier than me, that's their business.
And Brett, there's two tentacles over here. I don't know if you got them both.
I did.
Alright.
That's why personality means more than looks. I've realized that a long time ago.
I know with Shaina, I was gonna call her in the beginning. 'Cause I know her and Rosie were getting along. But then fucking, it's just like after all the shit that she's done, I hated how like, she didn't take what someone word in English, accountability for her actions.
There was a point where she just made me. Whenever I try to feel better, she always put me down for something. I'm used to that. That's why I'm expecting it from everybody. Dragon. This is why I get the way I get. So I'm used to it.
And also, Brett, before I start, in case he dies quickly, I'll wait for you to get here.
Sorry, Dragon made me stretch my fucking body.
No, you're good.
Calm the mind.
I don't want to calm the mind, pussy. Don't tell me what to do. My pussy's talking to me, Irving. It's telling me to calm my mind. Does your pussy talk to you?
Whenever it's here.
My pussy tells me to burn things. Boner. I don't have boner.
Boner looking?
I'm bonerless. Just like I'm maidenless. I'm bonerless. No, I'm not maidenless. I have Tiffany, but she's not here right now.
Not yet. He will be
No, I was trying to make an Elden Ring reference.
Looks like he healed a little bit. He woke up.
I'm bonerless,
But he still
maidenless, everythingless, and Janathless.
No, at least now we know that if he sleeps, it's not gonna fully heal him.
Oh. So he, Can I make out with you, alien?
They have never let a monster finish their sleep. So now.
I've never, so I didn't know if they could actually rest to full health or not. Oh, got an egg. That's hot.
One of his tentacles got cut off as well.
This thing's a trove of new data.
Oh, you got a gem.
Maybe what onions?
So there's a cut off tentacle right here. I don't know if you already got it.
Most likely got it. I don't see anything.
Hey, Brett, you want stretching AF?
No, not really, dude. My back really is sore. All right.
Why so?
From work. Why else?
It's Sunday. There's no Sunday.
Does it matter? My back has been hurting. I've said this like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. It went down, it came back.
I know how she is.
No.
That cream.
I'll let Tiffany cream on me.
Then I'll have to mail it to her.
I don't want your cum in the mail.
Speaking of comfort, I saw a funny ass TikTok earlier where these two black guys are robbing the bank, right? And the black guy's like, "Give me your money now!" And then the big guy's like, "I don't think you want what we offer. I don't care. Give it to me now." And it's just perfect. So the guy just tosses jizz on the guy's face. He's like, "Oh,
Well,
what is this? No!" And the other robber's like, "Oh, wrong bank."
Anything catch your eye?
Oh, that's great. And hot.
And Hardy Armor says, "Coming along. Can you make anything of the wish list?"
Like it?
Perfection.
Um,
Need an alpha chest. So that's one more piece made. Yay. So the beta's done till I get sacks. And then I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more armor pieces, and that's a ton of claws and fangs. And then I'm done for now until the sacks. The weapon's done, the cat's done.
Do you have any more splits on my map? I have one, but pointless. He gives 2 decorations, so 1 random drop. So there's no point going for that one. Do you have any more, or was?
I'm fat.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Shut up. I try to be. I try to be fat.
Not forgetting anything?
By existing. I am too. It's okay. I'm very confusing. Still there? Are they free?
I mean, I saw he found Baby Bat or Johnny.
Or do you gotta charge?
I got a card.
Are they better than yours?
How much do you charge Johnny?
I'm not the one who sang the song. Why is this coming back to me? I'm with
I was about to
Tiffany
say,
out.
Johnny belongs to Dragon.
I'm Tiffany's. I am Tiffany's slut. Johnny is your slut. Well, I'm not gonna call her that. I'm her slut. Irving's my slut. Johnny's your slut.
then who's my slut?
Johnny.
Johnny.
I just said that.
Nah.
You want to be his slut then? No, no, Johnny's your slut. I don't know Johnny first, and it sounds like, well, judging by the way,
Who's your slut then? You?
technically yes, because his girlfriend, his girlfriend's not a slut, and I don't want to say that. That's why I'm not, like, it's only a joke. I'm not trying to be serious. But that's like, I don't say that towards the women. So, like, Irving has his baby girl. He has me as his slut. He's my slut. I have my baby girl. You have Johnny. You're his slut. He's your slut, or whatever. The only reason I'm saying he's your slut is because you seem to be the more in command. Johnny seems to be more of the B word out of you two. If you guys were a gay couple. You'd be the top, he'd
Thought
be
they
the
were.
bottom. Maybe they are. I don't know. Yeah, Dragon's the top. It's not. Why can't I have some fun? This is the one few times I actually am having fun with my sexuality. I don't do this in public with random people.
You don't have a thing for him?
No. Dude, I really don't. Do I have to? Do I seriously have to? No, seriously, do I have to?
Have to what? Like him?
Because, yes, because isn't me telling you no once enough?
He's just your friend, right?
Johnny's a cool guy, okay? I don't know where you're trying to get at.
Oh, I thought
There! That's our
Dude, I don't know him. I just started talking to him that one few times that you brought him in. Like, how many times do you think I talked to the guy?
I guess the best
Yeah.
way to put it, he's a cool acquaintance.
Literally, because he's the times that he's joined is the amount of times I've spoke to him. It's not like I talked to him. I can't even call him a friend. He's a cool guy. I just don't know him enough. But no, I don't feel anything towards him. Like, I have not fallen in love with any guy. Alright? And with Tiffany now, I'm not going to be. I don't want you...
It's like Brett, like, alright, challenge accepted.
Like, I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to be serious when I say this or anything, but no, I don't. If I talk about things, I'm just having fun, or it just comes up in conversation. Like, I don't miss somebody, or I don't think about them. I just talk about that, or say things. Like, I'm sorry, look, it's just stressing me to figure out how I'm supposed to talk then. Because all I'm doing is just trying to just be me. Like, I'm not doing anything. And that's why it annoys me when people are like, say shit like that. Because I'm just trying to talk.
Dragon, have you met Johnny in person? You ever try hanging out with him? Is that too far? I'm kind of surprised you never go with Johnny in person. I'm surprised you never chilled with Johnny in person. Is Johnny the same way? He doesn't like going out?
Johnny's afraid. Johnny's afraid to open himself up to being hurt. And letting more people in more close enough to my life that I want people to be. That's more than just I don't want to go out. It's more that I have a real hard time getting too close to people. And it's not going to be happening anytime soon outside of Tiffany. You do. We were talking about Mercer earlier. Sorry, there's enough people that I'm close enough to that I've tried to be nice, and it even hurts me when it feels like I'm being used, and you aren't using me. But it's just hard for me to trust anybody. I don't say I don't trust you. I'm just saying that in general sense. I've let so many people into my life, and one of the last things that happened to me was my ex Megan fucking asking for lots of money from me, and me out of my gullibility gave a ton of it to her, thus disobeying my trust, thus making me really more and more alone.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
I just don't really want to get close to anybody anymore too much, because I put in a lot of effort, especially with dumbass even. And
Kind of sucks that freaking you're in Pennsylvania now, because like, about to say if this Megan thing happened here, we could have done the whole cartel thing, give her a warning, or just left her with her tongue cut in her mouth. Do an old-fashioned cartel kill.
To be fair, she's put me through some of the worst the worst mental mind games. This was mental abuse. I'm stupid and fell for it twice, multiple times. But yeah, she was saying a bunch of shit involving like, she lost her kids, lost her house, she was gonna kill herself, and pretending that she was someone else, saying that she was gonna kill herself, and I'm just like, ugh, God, how did I fall for this? And it's fucked me up inside ever since. Slowly. And I've been worrying, can I take care of Tiffany and me? And just
Use of the terrain.
I tried to make new friends out of some of the mods that I was getting close to. Mercer, while he's still here, I feel like he doesn't like me enough or something. I don't know. I've gifted him things. I tried to ask him to be here more, and he doesn't stick around. If he does, he's not talking. Or, I don't know. I feel like he doesn't respect me. When the whole supply thing happened, I feel like he just completely destroyed me.
On the bright side though, at least with Mercer, he cries.
Yes, I know he cares. But with the whole supply thing too, he really destroyed my trust. I felt he was one of the closer people to me. And then he was also asking me for money, among other people. So I don't trust a lot of people. On top of people who fucked me over back in high school and in college, and the exes I dated. There's a lot of people, so it's hard dragging. That's why.
Like, I know when it comes to, what is it, the whole Monster Hunter thing with Mercer, he at least played it with us for a little bit. He actually got as far as he did. That's one thing I give him props for. For the most part, he gave it a try, even though the end of the day wasn't really his cup of tea. No, but he tried.
I always just feel used. That's just me. It may not be a thing.
The only thing I don't get is why he got all emo. It's just I didn't want to do Borderlands with him for a bit.
That's also didn't help. That made it that hurt more.
Just like, to be honest with you, when it comes to Mercer, I barely played with the guy. I already mentioned you before, the way he plays. It's different the way you and me do co-op games.
Yeah, I feel that. And trust me, Dragon, the old me would have been much clingier and much worse with Tiffany. I didn't trust my ex for damn shit. I hated her going to her friend's house at fucking 1 a.m. or 1, or, you know, in the morning. It's not going to be easy getting close to me anymore.
You just imagine a Brett trying to get close to you, try to fish you out with like issue of Inuyasha at the end of a fishing line, like here, Brett, and try to push you in with a blunt or a pipe with some nice good green in it.
Okay, the bowl would be nice. Don't.
Are you out, or do you? Do you
No,
have-
I have a lot.
We're getting paid well for that one.
That's another thing I don't want people doing. Literally gifting me things. Because then that makes me feel even worse when I turn you down.
Where's that ball? There it is. Come on, Payo. Come. I gotta say though, I do miss the old days in your old room, especially all the times where you'll wake up like, how the fuck can you sleep in my computer chair? You get used to it.
Yes. I don't want to get used to this shit. Gave me ass sores once. Just sitting in my chair streaming for a long time.
Do you still have that chair, or do you like toss it like years ago?
No, my purple chair, no, that's gone. It was too low for my setup anyway. If it would have been here.
Right, my controller's done charging. So now the Switch Pro controller is ready for another night. Hopefully, if I don't knock out or get distracted, as you don't play Chronicles.
Yep.
Another night of boop, boop,
Got something
boop,
in mind?
ba-doop, boop,
Another night of what?
boop, boop, ba-doop, boop.
What's that?
I don't know.
Can I say anything new? God damn it! I keep getting these dumb spawns of the squid. They ain't worth shit. I got one spawning on me. And it's a regular, but it gives 2 decorations and 1 plain reward drop. Oh, I got an Oregon for or whatever is the ebony. Am I saying it right?
Yes,
Or-
Ebony
Oregon
Odagor.
era?
Oh, yes. Ebony Odagoran.
Yeah. And I'm gonna save this for later. I'm trying to. It gives us. What is it? 2 extra sword gems, 2 shield ones, but it gives us a guaranteed rare drop from the rewards. So save application, save it for later when we start working on him.
I got a tempered Gravios with some good artisan shit and a blue gem.
Oh, the
Reward?
Wyvern gem.
No, it's not a wyvern gem. It's a armor gem.
Hold up.
But it's
Before.
blue. But the image. But it's blue.
Hold up. I can't see it right now because you're tiny. Because there's an app playing. Oh, it's Jelly Roll. Give me a moment for the ad to go away. So I could see this. Damn, he got skinny. Or wait, well, he's still a fat ass, but he's a skinnier fat ass.
I am a fat ass. I'm sorry.
Oh god, he's wearing Doozy shorts. Then I need to see that.
I know what to buy now for you, in our sexy party.
All right, give me about 40 seconds. There's left on the ad thing.
How dare you, Ad?
At least I'm not getting another Fortnite ad. I got a Jelly Roll ad about a drink, and now some weird thing. Oh, it's a car commercial.
Give me porn ads.
For a Subaru.
No, I don't want porn ads for a Subaru. I don't want to fuck cars, okay?
Oh, another ad for a TV show. Oh, the guy from Venom. From the underworld of guys, right? Mobland.
Super anal leakage.
Which one's sparkling?
Mine was doing it earlier.
Sparkling?
Yeah, let's see. So, oh, that is a lot of arson drops. So, like, Brett, save that one
I
for like
did.
down the road when we focus on. All right.
I did. Yeah, but his gem too for the armor is a blue. I don't remember seeing a blue one. A gold and silver one, yes. But his gem is blue, which is interesting. Because, and then, yeah, I also saved one for Arathalos right here, which has artisan drops in red. So we can have we have a tempered asshole.
Yeah. Do you have any more squids, or should we do a regular one? 'Cause,
No,
like, the one spawning me is crap.
I have one for 2 attack gems. I mean, I could save that for the gems. Other than that, that's it. I have, hold on, let me go look at my investigations though.
Right.
Because that was all that. He has not been appearing much for me on the map.
Same.
I have one left on my mission we were doing.
Oh, get out of the way then.
Yes.
Not forgetting anything?
What are you munching on?
The mom made
I heard from the others.
some kind of like stew out of beef, and with
Ah.
some Mexican style mashed up beans. I just mix it to the broth and eat it with the meat.
Sexy tasty.
Unfortunately, today I missed out on going to the church. I thought the mom would be more pissy, but she seems kind of. She didn't bring it up. Because I just knocked out, I think, like at 6 or 7 in the morning.
Yeah. What? That's okay. Yeah, I know. I have Tiffany.
Dragon, are you dating anybody besides Johnny?
I technically also am dating my hand, but
Aren't we all dating your hand?
yes. Tiffany's okay with that.
What do you think we'll find?
Oh, a relic.
I got a quality boner.
Nice. And it's bone hard too.
Very. We're inside each other picking crystals.
It's always kind of like freaky if you think about it. Our characters have no issue digging through a corpse of a dead body for bone parts.
Yeah, I can imagine the smell making me want to puke my brains out the moment I step into any area of this damn game.
Just freaking like I seen a video that I was kind of surprised about. Apparently, what is it like an abandoned graveyard? People like go through. Unfortunately, people have what is it? Vandalized the graves, or just like through wear and tear. Some of the graves have like what is it? The cement covering on top have like broken open, and you can see the bones from the inside.
That's hot. Rest in peace. That sucks.
I was surprised to
People
find out
are-
there's a lot of like abandoned cemeteries around here in America. Cause I seen a couple videos of people exploring, especially like ghost hunting videos, going to like woods to have like those like graveyards that are already being overtaken by nature.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, squid, squid, squid. Where you at, squid, squid, squid?
I want my butt fucking.
There you are, squid.
Yes.
I did not, but sure. I did say yes, but only because you asked. I didn't actually say that. I said I want to fuck it. In reference to this false. Where you got Dutch Rocket out of, I don't know. Sometimes I can't tell if you're actively fucking with me.
Okay. Okay. Got him. Thank you.
Don't get shaken off!
Yeah, Brad, right? Quit.
Nearly 550.
Damn.
I did over
It
500
has
damage.
broken.
I do know I did over 500 damage with those two hits. I just didn't see what the full damage
Nice.
was. But one of them was 477 crit damage alone. Yeah. I'm trying to go for other avenues to bring up my strength because I can't always fucking bring up a freaking power thing to max. So I gotta compensate with like affinity, elemental damage. Dragon with the raid, I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm being swallowed.
Thanks! That helps!
No, it would not. I've had girls drink me. Tiffany's into that? Oh no. Are you assuming that she's gonna swallow my cum?
No, I'm not assuming that. That's a given.
Dragon, can you not, actually? I think it'd be very weird if you just randomly asked her. I'm horny. I'm not as perverted as you guys think I am.
I gotta say between us, I'm the pervert, considering I put 4 on our PSP Sensunes.
Dragon just wants to make me explain. That's all. Make me explain constantly that I'm not as perverted as you think, and that I can. And
I would just assume that you are.
Oh, Brett, civic question. In Naruto, does Gaara ever get a woman?
not that I'm aware of. And ship it and he doesn't, but I'm not full on aware if he doesn't or if he. assume, maybe. Everyone else does. I know his sister married Shikamaru.
Yeah, I know. Like, 'cause I was about to say, I think like the only pervert will come out if you dress up as Gaara, and then then I have no idea who you would dress Tiffany up in Naruto since Gaara doesn't have an official partner.
Well, she has a Nezuko cosplay from,
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
oh fuck, what was the anime? I can't think.
Oh, Demon Slayer.
Yeah, that. She's a fan of Demon Slayer. She has a cosplay of her. So me and her will be cosplay. That's okay. I mean, I technically had sex with my ex Heather, who was dressing up as my Inuyasha cosplay. Technically, it was two men, fucking cosplay wise. It's kind of hot though. She looked kind of hot with the dog ears.
Good boy.
I think Tiffany would make a cute Inuyasha. But no, I've seen her cosplay pics. She makes a great Nezuko. Oh, my nose
I
won't
do
stop.
know over here. I haven't done any cosplays yet, but a lot of people, including like it started with Rosie. Other people say that like I would make a perfect that one guy from Kowski, the one obsessed with the money.
Uh, fucking
Kazu?
Kakazu.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kakazu.
yeah, him.
It's the one with the multiple hearts. Yes.
Because they show me pictures of him when he's not wearing the mask and the covering
Yeah,
on his head.
yeah, where his hair is all down. He's I guess I could see the long hair resemblance.
And of course, the most favorite one people are saying now, because they're telling me I'm like, I remind them of a chubbier version of Machete from Danny Trejo.
I see. Yeah, I can see that more. I can see that more. You're just missing the tats.
Yeah, you know, I need the Samak Mahalik tattoo on my belly.
That and the scar on the big burn like scar on his face.
No, that too.
Yeah. Other than that, you have like the mustache. If you can let it come in thicker, shave the beard a bit, let the hair come back down to your back or ass, and you have it.
It's kind of funny though, cause he has battle wounds on his face, but I have battle wounds, like I have knife wounds on my legs, but that's about it. Maybe I think a couple on my side of my stomach.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all you need. Just get like a scar tattoo. Fake tattoo, or like some sort of thing to put on your face. There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
It kind of sucks though that he's old now. I would love to see another Machete movie. Cause like those movies, and they're not like like amazing movies, but they're so fucking dumb and cheesy that they're good.
Yeah. I got a base one with silver rewards and a base one with 2 fucking gold gems, attack gem rewards. That's it.
All right. Oh, post what you want to do next. Like nothing is spotting on me when it comes to him.
I heard from the others.
I'm a whore. I'm a whore. Oh, 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 I'm a whore.
Alright, let's see. Accept the prep.
Subar. Subar.
You're okay.
Who's okay? Who we talking to?
Dragon, are you playing anything right now, or are you just relaxing?
I just turned the PlayStation off.
Are you still playing Monster Hunter, or are you still doing the Spiral game thing you were playing?
I did both. I'm gonna get bored about it.
Oh no! How dare it bore you? It should be like never-ending fun for the rest of your life.
Dragon, did you fully get everything on the Wii U version? Let's see, that's Monster Hunter 3. Did you do any of the G rank quests, or did you not bother with it once you beat the base game?
I beat everything.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Included all tempered monsters and shit. Yes,
Maybe
even
they
the
should have
tempered
supplies.
devil house.
Let's put them to use.
Just
Jeez,
freaking, it kind of sucks that they got rid of G rank and replaced it with Master rank.
I don't know why you make it sound like a tempered devil is that bad.
Well, when you got
Well,
fire
no,
ice, you're a bit of an asshole.
I
I would
fought
have
enough
no
with him.
idea if
I
it will
fought
be
enough with
hard
him
with
in
the
World.
Wii U controls. Because I never played on the Wii U.
Hmm. Ah.
I'm still
I
surprised
read.
that two of the games that I have on the Switch are like, what is it, Wii U imports? Because was it Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one? It was first released on the Wii U,
Materials I gathered in
and
the
the new one, bro, you got me. That was the second one they released on the Wii U.
That's hot. Oh, fuck it.
Because apparently the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3, they're direct sequels that were switch on the Switch. Like, I thought those Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was a port on the Wii U, but no.
I'm a slut.
But people are already bitching about the newer one, Xenoblade Chronicles X, the Definite Collection. Because people were like complaining like if the company that made it could do this good and make it seem even like amazing looking on the
Just hop
Wii
out
U
for now.
slash Switch, why couldn't like the Game Freak do the same thing with Scarlet and Violet? Yeah. Because when I saw those comments on YouTube, I was looking like at reviews and like quick tips and like what characters to have for your party. And back on my, I'm like, but the people in Xenoblade Chronicles, they're experienced programmers. Well, Game Freak, as far as I'm aware, is still a small company. You know, they're making a lot of money. They have not really expanded their what is it, workforce. I don't know if I'm reading this right, but I think what is it, the creator of Game Freak slash Pokemon is autistic.
Yes.
Because I know when it comes to Japanese companies, especially when it comes to close-knit gaming companies, they don't really expand much their workforce unless they have somebody they can fully trust. Alright, bro, I'm at the squid.
Yay.
Shall I start or wait for you?
You can start. I was waiting for you to have sex with it.
Alright.
Now,
Penetration
can-
shot, go!
now we can both make love. Come in my face.
You gotta fuck up the, could it be what, an octopus or a squid?
It's both. Octo squid plus.
Try to be the fucking in the octopusy.
We can.
Little monsters hoarding in.
Cream pie that ass.
One thing for sure though, this game also makes me feel old because like, Brett, you and me are pretty much considered veteran hunters in the Monster Hunter community since we are from the PSP days.
Yay. Oh, even though I never beat it.
You may not beat it, but you still played it. You did a good chunk of it.
Well, you can watch me fail in it later. Whenever I see.
Yeah, it'll be cool seeing you experience the OG Monster Hunter in the PS2.
Yeah.
Granted, it won't be as bad as the PSP because you'll be using a PS2 controller unless you emulate it on your computer. I know you're already seeing the OG village on the generation for the PS2 game.
See the old Dave.
I know when you brought it up though, did you miss the old village elder lady? Or cute little, the little noises that she will make?
Yeah. Aye, aye.
I can't remember if it was on the PSP or if it was on the 3DS. But I remember watching that one intro video where the girl starts singing. And it shows all the hunters in the background doing their thing as she sings.
I like it rough.
Dragon, have you ever had a PSP back in the day? Did you play Monster Hunter on it, or did you know about it? Do you remember what games you played on the PSP?
Leave this to me. Hands inbound.
Or did your brothers take it from you? You know, like, kind of like when I was with my family, if I have something, everybody has to play it. That kind of thing. Like, they played it more than you did.
Dude.
Like, I should probably ask this first. Do you guys share the game stuff? Or does everybody have like this home PC console? Yeah, Brad, fuck it up.
Hold on.
Yeah, I got you.
Hmm?
This thing's a trove of new data.
You found a video of me? What?
I'm posting
Okay.
in Discord.
Okay.
Okay, so where is it? I overshot. There it is. Tactical.
That's me, how?
You said how your memory is sometimes.
Yes.
You don't see how they erase and warpage? You say you do something and then you quickly forget about it. You don't remember. See, the one
Yeah.
the marker is right on the board and the other one erases it.
I guess.
That's it. So if anybody asks how your memory is or something, just send them the video and tell them this. Because he keeps saying how bad your memory is and how you quickly forget things.
I know it's bad.
I'm still confused.
I'm sorry.
Oh, are you sorry? You didn't do anything.
That you're confused about my memory.
Not quite that. It's about something else.
Wait, did anyone spawn on me? 'Cause- Well, I thought I got a decent one that spawned it. A request. We'll do mine after we finish yours.
Hey,
Yeah, so far, bro, have you been getting
Anything
the
catch
pieces
your
you
eye?
needed to continue the armor sets?
hello.
Lolly.
Look good? Oh, perfection. Oh, perfection. Ready to get to work? Oh, perfection.
I was able to make 3 pieces that time.
Alright, we're getting there.
Slowly but surely.
4 times 5, 6, 7. Claws.
Hello.
Alright, 3 claws and 7 fangs.
Hey, Brett, what do you think it'll be tomorrow?
Come back anytime. Well, what can I
Probably
do
strip
for
it.
ya?
Or
Well, that's just one. You
Cause
you
I
want
pet.
my place? You can have the
Nah,
time save, and I'll take the strip.
I don't really know, cause I don't know how to do that. I'm not really comfortable moving around much.
Yes.
Just cause I say I'll do it doesn't mean I won't. I'd like to know everything, doesn't mean it's something I like doing. It's cause it's just something else to learn, something more for me to fuck up on. Or worry about.
Yeah, you'll be good.
No, I'm good. I'm happy
Here,
where
man,
I'm
okay. I got to paint the toilet yellow.
Alright, Brett, did we fully complete that one, or is there still
No,
more
we only
left
did
on
it
it?
once. No, we did it
First, right?
once.
Alright.
There's 2 left.
Alright, cause like once we're done with that one, we'll do the one that's spawned on my map.
Focus.
That one actually has decent stuff on it. So yeah, you finally got a good one spotted on the my end. So
Oh,
let
this
me
one.
set yours.
This one's not bad. It's got 3 silver rewards. We're almost done with mine.
Yeah.
So we may not need any more of this, hopefully.
It's also, Brett, I also gotta go use the bathroom. I'm gonna accept it and be on standby So in case you just want to start it and start the hunt early. I'll be right back.
More cream.
Good boy. You gonna work for me?
Hey, Brett. Anybody there?
I don't know. Last I checked, I wasn't here. Who are you?
Alrighty.
Okay. He does not take to my humor, I guess.